I think communication is always a key piece.
100%.
Yeah. So what have you seen that you can share to say, hey, this is actually something that worked really well, or actually was like just opened up that company or opened up that organization to communicate much better?
Oh man, this is such an important point, because we underestimate the value of internal communication amongst our employees and staff and other stakeholders. We put a ton of priority on external communication, right?
Yeah.
Marketing, on shareholder communication. Like we spend hours and hours and hours, and then we'll release like one memo to our employees, and we think that actually covers it. When in fact, I've been making the case we need to be at least as persuasive with our employees about, we're moving in the right direction, we're making these decisions, and we're not making these, and have some level of transparency and consistency and repetition internally as much as we do externally, for all the reasons that you're talking about. Like, we need to be able to bring people along. So we will actually, when we're doing engagements with our clients, build communication as a really important part of the tool set, and start planning for communication up front, like even before we start doing implementation plans and all of that, like technical and project management type stuff with big change initiatives. We'll make sure communication is a big part of that. And the ones that I've seen do it really well usually start mapping out like they'll be really intentional about mapping out stakeholders in the organization to make sure that we are building persuasive, messaging to our frontline people and our middle managers and our senior leaders and our board. And like, they will actually think about what's the value prop for all those different audiences, and communicate to them differently. And use different mediums. It really depends. Sometimes internal, Slack groups, sometimes like actual board presentations. Like, of course the medium matters, but thinking about all those audiences and what motivates them differently, and what's the common vision across all of them about this change we are going through, I think is really, really important.
If you enjoy this podcast, maybe you'd like to hear more, please subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure also to check out our website, mindtheinnovation.com. And remember, stay curious and keep learning.